Hello everyone, welcome to this lab, Layer 5, and it's a mining engineering lab and the geomechanics lab. My name is Ho, an associate professor here in geology and geological engineering. So let's come into tour the lab. So in this lab, first is the safety issue. So in this lab, we don't allow any single students to work alone in this lab. So it has been every group need to work together in this lab with the GTS supervision or the instructor's supervision. And no open shoes will be allowed to enter this lab. And if necessary, since we don't use the dangerous chemical solution, so the eyeglass is not mandatory. So if needed, students need to bring their own, or students can send me the email to request one if needed. Yeah, and we don't use the dangerous gas. So, but in case something happened, so the fire extinguishers is outside the hallway, right outside the room. So there is no need to have one in this laboratory. And for the let's start with the computer here. Then we have the sanitizer ready for students in case the students need to use for pandemic issue for the COVID-19. And for here, we also have some working gloves, and we also have vinyl glove and something in case to prevent the dirt or prevent the heat for the oven, or to protect the fingers, something like that. And we also have a sink and the first aid kits ready for students in case something happens, then students is able to use the sink and the first aid kits over there. So so let me introduce every single item that this lab has. So this lab is mainly for geomechanics lab to conduct the soil lab and rock mechanics lab. So let's start with the first equipment. The first equipment is the mixer to disperse the soil particles before we conduct the hydrometer test. Then here is the Sencon device. Then for the soil mechanics lab, and this is the molds for compaction test. And these two hammers will be used to compact the soil. And in behind, we also have the whole set of sieves that including the different size of and the different sieve numbers, then can be used to conduct the sieve analysis. And the next equipment will be the point load test. So it's used to conduct the point load test for rocks. And the next one will be a pressure gauge that will enable to control the pressure for other equipment needed. And this is a temperature chamber. Is to that can be we can control the temperature below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit up to minus 15 degrees. This is the device for soil water characteristics curve test. So that's the equipment that used for unsaturated soil mechanics. So on my left hand side, this is the shaker. The green one is the shaker to conduct the sieve analysis test, and this one is for consolidation test equipment, and the next one is the oxygen tank. So for safety, so it's fully tied back. So and the next one is the compressor to supply the air to the SWCC device. So if we continue to go on the other side, so we have the scalers for different purposes. For the lighter one, the heavier duty one, and we also have the liquid limit device and the plastic limit device placed on the table. And on the left hand side, we have some essential stuff placed in here, then including the hydrometer, the temperature thermometer, and the rock samples, and something needed gloves over there. So, and the moisture contenting. So for this machine is used for direct shear test, and we have the oven in this lab for to dry the sample up, and we also have the additional hammer for modified compaction proctor test, and I think that's all we have in this lab. And thanks for your attention. So if you have any question, either send me an email or call me. Then my phone number is on my website, and or email is on the website too. So thank you very much.